What's going on, guys? Gonna be playing some Pokemon Showdown today. In the series tier, and using this team I made around Toucannon. And finishing the week off using guys that can attack with their worst or worse attacking stat. Toucannon fits this, I think, probably the best out of all the guys that we've used, or I think it has the most options out of all the guys we've used. I'm not gonna be getting to Rampardos. I wanted to maybe get to all of them, but ready to move on to a different kind of a theme or use some different stuff. And I'd used Rampardos, I believe, with like Ice Beam or Fire Blast within last, like over the summer maybe, on a couple Sticky Web teams I had tried it. But Toucannon, unlike Braviary, obviously Rampardos, and Tauros, if you can look at its stats here, it's got 75 special attack and 120 attack. So it's got great attack, but the difference between its attack and special attack isn't like 60 points like Tauros. What is that, 45? So it's like not as much, but still quite a bit. But it's got access to a powerful move like Boomburst and Overheat. Obviously Fire Blast is quite strong, especially with like Sheer Force Life Orb. And as you can see, we're not going with Sheer Force for Toucannon, but Boomburst is stab, Overheat hits steel types that resist Boomburst, so it still works out pretty well. And then we also have powerful moves like Brave Bird, which is also stab, and then Bullet Seed, which works well with Skill Link to hit rock types that resist normal and flying. So I'm going to be using Toucannon today. Let's go over the rest of the team real quick, and then we'll get into the games. So Toucannon is basically like a mixed wall breaker. Its special attack is just behind its attack with full investment. It is a little bit on the slow side, which is its biggest downside, but normal flying type is pretty good into stuff like Pylosand, like we've seen already. Braviary and Dodrio, you know, both share the typing, and being immune to Scorching Sands and Shadow Ball is pretty nice versus stuff like Braviary, or versus stuff like Pylosand. Boomburst hits really hard, and then Brave Bird is great to go alongside it. Pretty much this thing has coverage for like almost everything. It's just whether or not it can one-shot things. You're not going to be surviving a hit, and we do have to pick one of our defensive stats to decrease if we want to go mixed. So I'm thinking most games will probably, or not most games, but in some games it might be best to just lead with this thing to try and get it to do something before rocks get up, because that's the other thing, we're going to take rocks damage, and try and catch our opponent off guard, just fire off a strong attack. It's probably not going to be doing much in the later part of the game, but if it can weaken stuff early, that'd make it easier for our team to clean up in the end. And yeah, I don't think you'd normally want to Terra this thing. I'm going with Terra Normal to boost our Boomburst if we want to. Then I believe we always Oko a Sandaconda if it's just like normal Fizz Def. This thing is pretty strong, and I'm pretty excited to use it. Also, this team is pretty similar to one I had used in the past when I was trying to use Zebstrika, but I had changed up a couple things from then. Next guy we have is Berserker. I thought Berserker was nice with Toucannon defensively because we resist rock and ice. I know a lot of rock guys carry like fighting or ground coverage anyways, but I kind of like Berserker with it, and I was wanting to use it with the Tauros or Braviary, I can't remember. I was wanting to use Berserker with one of them, and I think it works pretty well with Toucannon. So being an ice resist is kind of nice versus I don't know, like Sneasel, Articuno, Frostmoth. That could be annoying. Frostmoth does outspeed our Toucannon. And Berserker, because we have a rock on our team, we can fit all four different attacks, which is pretty nice. So instead of going with stealth rocks and also not having close combat, as you can see, we're going with Fake Out, which I kind of like to be able to chip down some stuff, especially with all the ways that we'll be able to chip things down. Like if we can get some big damage off with Toucannon, and Berserker could weaken things with Fake Out. We have other fast guys in our team that could clean up, so we can get things in range of them, or Berserker can just get some extra leftovers recovery or get things in range of its own attacks. So yeah, close combat could be nice, but I kind of like the idea of Fake Out. It sounded fun. We're just going with enough speed outspeed Glass Tree Air. I think we'll be faster than a few other things like base 60s or something. We're going with Tough Claws instead of Steely Spirit, since Tough Claws boosts all of our attacks here. And then for our Terror type, I'm going with Terra Bug, because then we'll resist fighting and resist ground, and we'll boost our U-turn, which I thought was kind of cool. And if we do need this to happen to like take on a Frostmoth, I know we do have Pylosand, so that should help. But if they do go for like Terra Ground, Terra Blast, you know, then we resist that as a bug type. And we wouldn't if we were to go like Terra Fairy or Terra Water. And it would just give us like a better typing, and like maybe Hisuian Sneasel too. Berserker I'm pretty excited about. Then we got Pylosand and Cramorant as like our core. I've seen a bunch of people use these, and actually it was Sandaconda that I've seen more often than Pylosand, but going with Pylosand instead of Sandaconda just because I kind of like Pylosand to resist ice, like Freeze Dry, which Cramorant really doesn't like. So going with Palossand for that reason. Do miss out on the glare and the speed control of Sandaconda and like the knockoff absorbing, status absorbing, but we do kind of have a status absorber and Shaman. So, but Palossand being a ice ground type with thick fat is pretty good offensively and defensively. And then with Terra Ghost, you know, you can like drop all your weaknesses and become really tanky. We're just going max attack, max HP, a little bit of speed up, speed other base 50s, and it's a rocker, and we just got our stabs and ice shard for some priority. This thing hits really hard though, and it's pretty good defensively too. And we got Cramorant as our defogger. We're not like hazard stacking, so just getting rid of our own rocks isn't a big deal. And Cramorant's nice, reliable defogger. If Toucannon happens to stick around, you know, it'd be nice to get rid of hazards for it, or the other guys on our team that don't have heavy duty boots, since nothing has heavy duty boots besides for Cramorant. And Cramorant can just wear things down with its Surf Gold Missile thing that it can do. Terra Ground just to resist rock and be immune to electric, and it's just standard Cramorant. You're faster than base 65s without a plus speed, or without a plus speed nature, I believe. And then we got Zebstrika. I wanted to have an electric immunity in addition on Palossand, and I was initially going to go with Jolteon, but I just was thinking in my head, like, I don't really want to get Volt Absorbed traced by like a Porygon 2, and I like Zebstrika's ability to kind of like bluff. It could be Motor Drive or Lightning Rod, but it also has Sap Sipper. And I think on this team in particular, Sap Sipper is pretty nice since neither of these guys resist grass. And I mean, Berserker can take it on. Toucannon does resist, and same with Shaman, but like opposing grass types could be pretty annoying. So I thought it'd be kind of fun to have Zebstrika. So if they do go into Porygon, we can still pivot on it. There's Lantern as well that could come in and try and block our thing, and we can hit the Lantern with a high horsepower. We can 2-hit KO Porygon 2 with the Supercell Slam, especially with the Life Orb, and I think we may need the Terra Electric. But this thing is basically like almost like a second Toucannon. We can use Overheat on it as well. I do want to have like U-turn on Toucannon or Knockoff. There's multiple moves that would be nice. Even Roost would be nice. But like I said, Zebstrika kind of can do similar things, so we can use Zebstrika instead to pivot. And I think it's a little bit of a better pivot because it's fast, so it could kind of be like a cleaner in the late game. And it actually does pretty big damage with Supercell Slam, Life Orb, and Terra Electric. High horsepower can hit Magneton as well. I do like Terra Ice, Terra Blast could be nice, but we have, you know, a water type and a grass type and an ice type to maybe hit ground types that could be annoying. Yeah, that's Zebstrika. We go with the minus defense nature, or have to subtract one of our defenses so we don't decrease our special attack. And then last guy we got is Shaman. I wanted to have somebody with Healing Wish, and I was just looking through them and was like looking at Mesprit, looking at Lilligant, and I was kind of thinking a Scarfer would also be nice. So of those guys, I thought Shaman was nice because I don't think we need another pivot. Another pivot could be nice, but like Zebstrika and Berserker already kind of form that core. So I was kind of looking at Ninetales and Shaman since neither of them would need a pivot. Lilligant is kind of like a weaker Shaman in a little bit of ways. I guess it is kind of actually it's stronger, but it doesn't have Seed Flare. So yeah, going to Shaman because of its ability to Healing Wish, and it is like a ground resist. It has a natural cure, so it can kind of be a status absorber. It could potentially be a cleaner, though I don't think it's the best cleaner since we don't have like super great coverage, but we're just a strong attacker either way, even without like Life Orb or anything. Seed Flare can drop our guys' opponent's special defense by 2. Earth Power is nice to hit steel types alongside that, and then Air Slash can hit opposing grass types, and Terra Ground boosts our Earth Power. Dazzling Gleam could be nice, but then we have nothing to hit Charizard that isn't resisted. I don't know if that really matters, but I'm just going with Air Slash is what's recommended. And yeah, that's the team though. Hopefully we can get Toucannon to do some stuff. I've tested the team out a little bit, not a whole lot, but it's been pretty fun so far. So, all right, sweet. All right, I think I fought this team before. So we see the Whiscash, which is probably the lead. And then we got the Haunter. They have no hazard control. Toucannon would be pretty cool on lead, but they do have like multiple things that could outspeed us. I kind of like the idea of leading with it though. Maybe we can get it to do something. Get it in early and just kind of fire off some attacks. It's just like a Whiscash hazard setting lead. I believe this is Encoring Haunter. And then we got a Scarf Passimian and Nasty Plot Mesprit. Quiver Dance Frostmoth. I'm not sure on the Shaman. All right, they lead this. I think we could just fire off a Boomburst. I kind of want a Brave Bird, but if they switch in a Whiscash, we'd take a lot of recoil. So Boomer should 2-hit KO. I don't think I want to switch. But we could switch into Berserker. Do we just go Berserker? Let's see how much we do here. Toucannon to a Nasty Plot Mesprit. That was pretty good. I mean, if we Terra, we'd have it. Nah, I don't think we want to Terra. Oh, and we actually could potentially not be 2-hit KO'd. With a Life Orb recoil, we probably kill ourselves. I think I'm just going to Boomburst. All right, they have Ice Beam. I didn't expect that. We get to do a crit. I don't know if it even mattered, but it happened. I think let's just go Berserker and U-turn. Not sure what would come in. If maybe they even just stay in. Probably Whiscash. All right, they pivot. Okay. And their helmet. So we go Shaman and go for a Seed Flare. Obviously, just kill this thing. Could give them Frostmoth, though, which wouldn't be great. Or even their own Shaman. But yeah, they don't know we're Scarfed. I think we just send it. See what they decide to go into. Terra Fairy could be better defensively on this. All right. And we could double into the Zebstrika if we really want. I don't know if we'd be able to 2-hit kill this guy. I kind of want to try it though. If we can get the Sap Sipper. All right, they bring this in, or they go for the Air Slash, which makes sense. I don't know why, like, they wouldn't have gone for the Grass move on our Shaman. That makes sense. Our Overheat, I think, has a very small chance to KO. Not a good one though. Nope, it doesn't KO. So we could Volt Switch if we want. And then go into back into our Shaman. I'm curious how much Shaman on Shaman, Air Slash. When we'd be able to 2-hit KO them. I think I'm just gonna Volt Switch. If they go into this, like, that's all right. And we could go into Crimmeran and then kind of be disruptive with it. I think let's do that. We can defog. I know they have this man, but I think that's all right. They also have this that can Encore us. So I think I'd rather go for the attack here. Probably just go for a Surf. All right. Hit us with a Stone Edge crit. But we can kill him with another Surf. We could also defog and then Surf. But they'll probably just kill us. But I mean, we could kill them with anything at this point, right? We should outspeed them with, I think, everything. I don't know if this kills, though. I'm going to try and defog. Actually, does it even matter? I mean, we are getting chipped down on the Zebstrika then. And the Berserker. I'm going to just defog. All right. And then go for the Seed Flare again. Then go for the Air Slash. Or they can go for the Air Slash again, or they could go for the Seed Flare this time. Could go into Zebstrika. But I think it might be better just to sack this thing. I don't know. I kind of maybe it'd be nice to hold on to things. So I'm just going to this. And I think I'm just going to Overheat this time. I can go back into Whiscash and sack it. Dropping our special attack I don't think is a big deal. Passimian comes in. Nice! That's pretty big damage. Okay, and then I think we sack Cram. All right, they go for the close combat. And now we're going to have to Terra something. Or we go Shaman and Air Slash. I've not Terra'd yet, have I? No. Okay, so have I shown Fake Out? No. Definitely don't want to go for Fake Out, though, because I have this. So I think we go Shaman. And maybe we wait on Terraing. I think we go for Air Slash. All right. We miss. I think we just send it again. I wonder if they're Scarfed. And now they know we're Scarfed. Ooh, we get a flinch. Well, that's pretty good. All right. And what's coming out though? If they were scarfed, that flinch mattered because maybe they could have outsped us the second turn, but I mean, obviously we ended up getting them if they were scarfed. And we can tear ground and possibly 2-hit KO. I think if they're Eviolite, they're not 2-hit KO'd though. Haunter, Eviolite. Yeah. Zebstrika definitely doesn't live. I think we have to go with Zebstrika though. I think we have to go with Zebstrika. They Shadow Ball. Then I think we go Pylo Sand and Ice Shard. Or Icicle Crash. We should be able to kill this. We probably don't kill this, but like we'll kill that. This yeah. And then we have the Shaman that could maybe do something. Air Slash isn't gonna do a lot to Frostmoth, so maybe it would have been better to keep Zebstrika, but I'm thinking between Pylo Sand and Berserker we could hopefully clean up or deal with the Frostmoth. All right, this guy comes out. We could double into Shaman. And then just go for the Air Slash. Or switch into Shaman and go for the Air Slash. I don't think we want to take damage on this. Don't know if it matters. I think we go Shaman. All right, they just pivot. All right, we are scarfed. And they don't for sure know that, but they might. All right, Passimian comes in. Then we just Air Slash. I know this lets them go into Mesprit, but sweet. We got their Terra. And then we can kill the Haunter. Mesprit. I think we just Air Slash. I think we maybe let this go down. Because we need one of these for the Frostmoth, and they're both kind of weakened already. We can Ice Shard this. Shaman could finish it off too. But nothing was going to be killing this, so... Air Slash should kill this though. And now if they go Frostmoth, we're probably just gonna need a Terra something. How much do we do Frostmoth here? Air Slash. Okay. Yeah, we think just Air Slash again. Ice Beam and we're dead. Does Berserker kill Whiscash with knockoff? Otherwise we can go into Pylosane and Icicle Crash. And then I think Berserker can take on the Frostmoth. It's just a matter of if it can KO the Whiscash. I think this is fine. I think we just Icicle Crash. I don't know, maybe it would have been better to go into this and knock off right now. But we can only fake out that first turn we're in, so that's why I'm kind of thinking we want to wait. They've Terra'd, so that's good for us. I think this will die to an Icicle Crash. We're max attack. This will definitely die to Icicle Crash. And... yeah. Alright. Well, at least they're dead. We should... no, we don't outspeed Whiscash, I forgot. So yeah, that kind of sucks. They can go into it now. And finish this off. Ice Shard definitely doesn't kill the Whiscash. Nope. And then Frostmoth, we just have to Earthquake it. Oh, I didn't realize. We actually... Frostmoth resists both of our things. But we do enough. I think. Just Earthquake. And how much does Fake Out do from Berserker? It doesn't do that much. 35. What is this fucking guy's? Berserker. Or no, Pylosand. Pylosand. So yeah, right now if we do 16%, we'll get them down to 40. Yeah, and fake out won't kill, but we definitely go for it. Then we get recovery. I think we just earthquake now so they can't do the thing again. Then we go berserker. Fake out. We get some more recovery. We hit him with a crit. Now we just need to make sure we can kill the thing. I don't think we Terra because they don't have anything that can hit us. So we go for knockoff. And now we should be faster than Whiscash, and we just have to kill with one of our attacks here. Berserker. Knockoff. It says knockoff is strong enough. So let's just go for knockoff. They still have the helmet. Nice! Berserker cleans up! Barely enough HP. I don't think we would have lost if our HP dropped there, but maybe we would have. But that was a pretty close one. Did Toucannon do anything? I'm not sure. Let's see. No, it just died. Toucannon just died. It died immediately. All right, we got one. I forgot to mention there's a Dunsparce suspect that just started like today, I think. So that I think goes on for the next 2 weeks or so. All right, in this one we've got Rockers and the Dunsparce and the Regirock, and they can defog with this guy. And then they got the Diblin, who's bulky, and the Articuno. Take some Spadef hits. On lead, I mean, we could lead the Toucannon and hope for the best. We're not going to do the most to Regirock. Bullet Seed doesn't do half. But, I mean, if we hit him with 2 of them, it would do a lot. Holding on to Toucannon for the Diblin could be nice, but I mean, it'll be hard to get it in. So... And we have Piloswine, Cram. So hopefully we can deal with the Diblin. I think we just lead this, and I think we'll go for a Bullet Seed to hit the Regirock. Because Regirock's also annoying. Yeah. I mean, well, yeah, I think let's Bullet Seed. Because I don't think we're going to do very much otherwise. I think they'd expect a Brave Bird here, so like, that's a rock resist. How much should we do here? Ooh, with a crit or 2 we could to a KO. Oh my goodness. Okay. I think we go for it again and hope for... Maybe we can do it. We got 2 crits, so that was pretty lucky. Yeah, not this time. But, I mean, we almost take that thing down. All right, and they get up rocks. That's pretty cool. Now, does Brave Bird kill? Because I'd rather go for that here than Bullet Seed. Brave Bird does 13 to 15. No, it doesn't. I mean, Boomburst would kill, but part of me is like, if we don't reveal it, maybe they will go into something else. So I think that's just Bullet Seed. And then maybe we can get, I don't know, something else to come in. All right, we're dead to close combat here. We can go into Cram. I don't think we can take a knockoff though. Or I don't think we want to get knocked off. Let's see. Do they kill us with a close combat? Oh yeah. Does Cramorant, how much do you take from close combat? You're 2 KO'd. So. This would be so nice though. But yeah, if I switch into Cramorant, then we're not going to be able to defog. And then this thing's going to, like, I'm not going to be able to keep this thing alive anyway. So I think we definitely just stack this. We're just going to go for the Boomburst. Alright. And then we can go into Shaman. They have the Articuno, and Shaman's not going to do much of that. We can go for a defog on this, and then we're going to lose Cramorant. Yeah, I think we go Shaman. And then we could just go for the Air Slash. I kind of want to double, but I mean, Seed Flare. I think we just Seed Flare. I wanted to maybe double into Piloswine, but all right. Crit Spadef drop, that's pretty good. How much does Shaman do with after a Spadef drop to Articuno? Did we just lose 2 though? Yeah, we do lose 2 PP every time we go for it. At -2, We do 26 to 31 now. That's crazy. How much would we take from a freeze dry? I kind of like weakening them. All right, they freeze dry. All right, and then we will go into... If we go Pilot Sand, Pilot Swine, we can get up our own rocks. If we go in Berserker, we can keep up momentum. So I think we do that instead. Okay, then the Haze. They are faster than us. Kind of like the idea of Iron Head here. All right, in comes Diplin. Now we could U-turn into Zebstrika, but how much would a Terra Bug U-turn do to Diplin? Pretty good, but we're not gonna do enough. See how we U-turn. I think we go Cramorant. They could go for the Dragon. I'm not sure. Okay, they go for Infestation. If I Surf, we'd chip them down, get a defense drop. If we Hurricane, potentially just kill them. I think we just Hurricane because that thing's a problem. As much as I want to defog. And then, oh, thank you. I just need to play the game faster. All right, we could defog now, anticipating them to roost. We are faster than them. I think we go Berserker though. I don't want to risk that thing. Oh, and they have Infestation on Diplin. They didn't have Sticky Super Sweet Syrup, did they? No, okay. Yeah, I think we go for an Iron Head again. I mean, we could fake out to chip them, but we could wait to reveal that. So I kind of like this idea. Wow, that did a lot of damage. Okay. So this is like super offensive. If we tear a Bug right now, we're going to take rocks damage, so we'll need to defog, and we won't resist ice. But we could kill them, or we just get flinched. We could also just get flinched. So is it worth just going Cramorant and defogging or Hurricaning? Unless they're Jolly, we'd be faster. So I'm gonna try this. Okay. Now we could Hurricane and kill them. Let's defog. All right, cool. Finally get that. So now rocks are gone. I think we go back into Berserker. I go to Sidgewai. I'm gonna fake out here because we can flinch them. We get a crit. And I kind of like the idea of Terra Bug U-turn now. Let's see. Come on, don't get flinched. Don't get flinched, buddy. No! Well, we still resist stuff, so our U-turn should do a good amount. It's so weird to be Bug, but come on, Berserker. Nice. All right, well, we crit him again. I am sorry. I think we go Cramorant so that they can't recover with this thing. Maybe Piloswine would have been better. This thing is a setup one. I just don't know which one it is. I think we'll Surf first, and then we'll Hurricane. All right, so they're special. So they have pretty good Fizz Def naturally. What if we go into this and just drop them with a, do a Supercell Slam? All right, they do that, so we should probably just Volt Switch. And they have Chilling Water too. Okay. I'm gonna go into this and just Seed Flare, unless they kill us. Let's see. All right, Calm Minds. They're probably just gonna kill us because Seed Flare is broken. All right, we miss. All right, Boomburst, Chilling Water, Roost. No need to be sorry. It's been a very haxy. I've critted and everything already. I think we go into this and just go for the Supercell Slam, just to do as much as we can. 37, and they can Chilling Water, or even just Roost stall us. And They're also rattled probably, which means if we hit them with the U-turn, we're gonna give them a speed raise. Dude, I should have stayed in with Cramorant. Yeah, we're gonna go Cramorant now. We're gonna surf. We need to get a defense drop. I should have stayed in with Cramorant because we would have gotten a defense drop. That's what I should have done. Now they're gonna get a lot of boosts. If I defog, then we can hit our hurricanes. But I think we'd rather just go for this. All right, we get a defense drop. Now we fake out into Iron Head, I think. Okay, Diplin. I don't think U-turn kills. No. If they recover, I mean, Palisade would be faster. But they could just tear this and live. And if they do that, I think we're in a bit of a rough spot. All right, we miss. I mean, we would not have 2 KO'd anyways. I think we can actually take a hit from this. So I'm just going to Ice Shard. Definitely not that one, though. Oh, dude, I forgot we had a Berserker. We could have gone Berserker, but nah. All right, now I think we Iron Head. Because that does more than this. It'll 2 KO that, it'll 2 KO that, it'll Oko that. Oh, we don't 2 KO this. Damn. All right, U-turn. All right. Zebra's in. Supercell Slam. I think it's the play. It'll kill this. Or we'll kill ourselves. It wouldn't have killed this anyway, so it doesn't matter. But now we can spam U-turn. I kind of like the idea of fake out to get more recovery, but if they randomly switch or something, I'd rather not. So, all right, now they can go this, knock off our item, or just go this. I think we go for the Iron Head because I think they have rattled. There's no reason to have String Grace. So we just have to get lucky. A flinch? Nope. They could be covert. No, they're not covert cloak. I'm gonna just knock off an Iron Head. This should, we should just be done with this. I'm not trying to Iron Head them to death. And they have Articuno and Pissimian too. But it was pretty cool that Toucannon on lead was able to do something to that Regirock. I think if we didn't crit them, they may not have gone for the rocks. But because we crit them, we had a chance to KO them. So like they would only be able to go for the one move. I don't know, maybe it always made sense, but overall pretty good one though still. All right, we got one. They got the Dun as well. And they got Rotom Frost. That is cool. Not a good matchup for our Toucannon on lead. I think maybe we lead with the Berserker. Or maybe Zebstrika, actually. Ooh. I don't think Zebstrika Oko's Rotom Frost without investment, but we do a lot. I kind of like leading Zebstrika. Let's see. All right, they lead Miss Magus. I mean, we can just go for the Supercell Slam. Unless they're Scarfed, we are faster, and Supercell Slam and Overheat might KO like Decidueye. I don't know though. Supercell Slam. All right. Overheat definitely kills this now. We don't see an item. If they're Scarfed, we're like a Blizzard will probably kill us. Let's go Pylos Swine. I don't think they're going to trick. I think they'll Blizzard. Well, we get burned, which isn't great. I wish I went for the Overheat there. Should I have just if I just calc that, would I have known what their set was? Rotom Frost. No, it looks like they're just max HP and they have Will-O-Wisp. So maybe that's like trick Will-O-Wisp. They'd have boots, right? I don't know. I think get up rocks. And then we go Berserker. Although they're gonna knock off, right? If they set up though or something, Berserker's better, right? So, all right, this comes out. We can knock off or U-turn. I think it's knock off. All right, this comes in, get off its boots. And do we know if that is just like max HP? Berserker knock off. We did 14, 16. Hopefully they're max HP and now we can just U-turn on them. Cool. So that's good to know. Now we can go Cramorant. I think they don't have knockoff. They just have the fighting move. We resist. Cool. Now we can Hurricane kill them. Rotom could come in, but it doesn't have great recovery. If it has any recovery. Oh, and it is boots. So that is good to know. You don't have to worry about Trick. We could just go Piloswine to block the Volt Switch if we want. But they could just Pain Split. I mean, Piloswine's burned. Its Earthquake could be nice for Quillfish. Ice Shard maybe could pick off this thing. But yeah. I think we just Icicle Crash. Blizzard. Alright, we're just going to both get weakens. We'll put them in range of stuff. Maybe then they're going to defog with the Decidueye, but if they do defog, that's kind of fine with me because of our Toucannon. So, alright, Quillfish comes in. And we probably don't kill with Earthquake, but we do a lot. I don't want to switch into Flip Turn, especially because they probably have Helmet, so even if we do, I don't know. They get the momentum, and if they weren't, then we would hit into it with like Berserker. So, do they have yeah, they don't have boots or nothing. Right, Mesprit. I think maybe we go Berserker now and go for a knockoff or a oh yeah, they're actually not gonna be able to defog probably. So that's pretty cool. I think they might just go for the pivot here. But they could hard switch into Quillfish, so I'm just gonna knock off. Alright. We would have gotten some extra damage there with Fake Out, but alright, they go to Decidueye, and this is dead, right? Ironhead did, or U-turn did 24. Okay, no, they're not dead. If we tear a bug, we could kill with U-turn, right? No. Yeah, it's just a chance that Ironhead would kill. I kind of want to keep the rocks up, but I don't want to lose this. And it's definitely better that we're a steel type. I'm an Ironhead. We don't kill, and they roost. All right, now I think we U-turn into Cramorant. All right, Quillfish comes back in. That worked out for us. So we can still 2-hit KO it. Oh, and they're not Helmet. Did we see what item they were last time? Quillfish came in. U-turn does damage, yeah. Well, I don't know what item they are. We didn't knock it off, did we? We might have, no. No, it would tell us right here if we did. All right, so. Ooh, going into Shaman and going for the Seed Flare could be pretty good here. I kind of like that. I don't think the Decidueye could take 2. If this is Scarfed, we also will kill them. Nice. Now they can go to Decidueye though and defog, or just Roost or whatever. Mesprit. I don't think we care if we lose our Scarf. I don't think. So I'm just gonna Seed Flare and hopefully come close to 2-hit KOing. It's pretty close. We needed damage on this, I think. And then we just Seed Flare again. We hit. The U-turn. Miss Magius comes out, so they're scarfed. So we could go into Toucannon if we were feeling like it. Thunderbolt, Shadow Ball, Dazzling Gleam. Kind of like holding on to this. So like we could go Cramorant and then maybe go into Toucannon. Or we just go Toucannon right after this. I'm gonna try going Cramorant. Shadow Ball. Toucannon. We probably outspeed everything that they have. So I think we can just go for a boom. Well, they could be faster than us. They could be max speed, right? Or they could be Spit F. I'm just gonna overheat. All right, cool. Okay, I was thinking maybe they'd Will-O-Wisp, but I guess maybe they were scared of going for the Volt Switch because of the Zebstrika. All right, now I think we go Berserker. Okay. On the fairy move, maybe? Thunderbolt. Oh. And then work. I took a little too much. I think Zebstrika can switch into that. Or we get crit. Doesn't look like we can take one. So I probably should have sacked that, but all right. So I think we just lose to this Magius. We need a Healing Wish Cramorant with Shaman. Overheat, we miss. Okay. If they go to Dunsparce, we can Healing Wish the Cramorant. I think that's what we do. This thing has leftovers. Or we just go into... Yeah, I think... If we Healing Wish... No, they also have Thunderbolt. I think we have to Healing Wish, otherwise I think we lose, so... Okay. Cool. Then we'll get the Cramorant back. Then we go into Berserker. Hopefully don't die to Rocks plus Body Slam and hopefully don't get paralyzed. And they should have Serene Grace, which means we can fake out and then Iron Head. I think this might do more than leftovers. Although they could have Serene Grace, so Iron Head would be better. Or, then Knockoff would be good. I think let's get rid of their leftovers. Coil. Right. Now we Iron Head. Now we just want to weaken them. I'm not trying to flinch them. I hope they, yeah. Hopefully they just 2 KO us here. And maybe we can get them in range. With Toucannon. Alright. Alright, they're doing it again. We could crit, which would do a lot. Or we'd get fully paralyzed, of course. Alright. Now we go to Toucannon. Terra Normal, Boomburst. We can't Terra Normal because then Miss Magius will one-shot our Cramorant, right? Miss Magius, Scarf. Give it Thunderbolt. Oh, we don't die. So we could Terra Normal this. Let's see. Toucannon to the Dun. They are Coil. Terra Normal, Boomburst with a crit would kill. Terra Normal, Boomburst does 68 max. Cram could finish them off then. Come on, Toucannon. Ooh, that's big damage. That's pretty big. All right. Now we have to hit a Hurricane. Although, I mean, how much did we do? We did 65 with Boomburst, Toucannon, Terra Normal. Okay, so they are that set, which means Cramorant, it's a roll right now. It says 16.5 to 19%. I think it's actually better if we surf, because then Miss Magius, please kill. All right. Now Miss Magius, Scarf. They're gonna take 25%. So then they'll be at 40%. So we need a Hurricane. Oh, they haven't Terra'd yet. My bad. Well, we couldn't survive a Terra Electric one. But that was a pretty close one. The Toucannon, like, I mean, that it put it in range of the Cramorant. I just probably should have done stuff earlier that I am not remembering right now. That's a pretty fun one. It's cool to see Rotom Frost. I've been wanting to use a Rotom Fan myself, so using Rotom Frost, seeing it makes me think trying it would be fun too. All right, we got one. And they got a Zebstrika and a bunch of fatty guys. Maybe we could catch their Lantern with our Zebstrika. Actually, Zebstrika can hit like everything pretty well. At least this right side of their team. Articuno, Lantern, and Orthworm. And then Toucannon's actually pretty good against these guys. Excuse me. I think maybe we lead with the Toucannon and see what we can do with it. All right, they lead with the Zebra. Then we go in right into Piloswine. They could go for the Overheat, but it is what it is. We should be able to take 2. All right. And then we can get a Brox or we can Earthquake. They have Defog and they have Orthworm. But I mean, I don't think they're staying in right now, so then we just get up with the rocks. All right, they have Taunt. Well, we get Icicle Crash now so that we can hit their Orthworm with something, or we could go into Toucannon if we really feel like it, but then we'll just Icicle Crash, get a little bit of damage. Leftovers heals that off, but then we go Toucannon. Ooh, they Heavy Slam. All right, if they're not Spadef, we will be able to kill them with Overheat. I mean, I think we'll take that. That's pretty good. Cool, and they're actually not going to get any hazards now. So we can go into Cramorant and go for a Surf. We could, I mean, Terra Ground Cramorant. Dude, this thing is a problem, the Lurantis. Oh, it would have been nice to have Toucannon for that. Whoops. Then we go with Zebstrika. And we'll just click Volt Switch in case they... I know they have Lantern and their own Zebstrika, so we don't want to Supercell Slam that thing, you know? But we can high horsepower this. They could go right back into Orthworm. And if they do that, good on them. Cool. Thunderwave, immuned. But now we're in a tough spot. We can't go for high horsepower unless like we could risk healing this. Overheat doesn't kill this. Zebstrika a Lantern. Yeah, we don't kill with Overheat. But that makes me think they don't have Rest Talk. So I think maybe we go into Shaman. All right, Pilosand comes in. They definitely have Sap Sipper, I think, on Zebstrika. They have a, like, I don't know if this is intentional, but just to stack the immunities. They got a ground immunity, an electric immunity, grass. And then this guy's got, you know, fighting, normal, electric. Giving them an attack raise on this isn't too bad, I don't think. I'm gonna just Seed Flare. All right. A little damage. Spadef drop. That move is gross. We can get him almost to half if we go for another one. And Seed Flares, I mean, I think that's fine with me. That move is so disgusting. All right. In comes Lurantis. Yeah, we're not gonna Seed Flare this and give this a massive Spadef raise. And we also can't go into Cramorant unless we want to give them a defense raise. On the positive side, like, This is fast. Everything that we have is faster than them. So maybe we just go into Cramorant and Hurricane. Yeah. Hurricane. All right, we miss. I'm going Hurricane again. They could probably Terra now. All right, they sacked the Worm. I wonder if they're Scarfed. I don't know. They like went for Superpower a second time, which was odd. Going to Piloswine. And now we can go for Earthquake safely. Actually, Piloswine is really good. The Ice move is... There's no reason not to go for the Ice move, I don't think. So let's just do that. Nice. I think Ice Shard will kill now. And now Earthquake will kill this. But they're faster than us. On Lurantis, I don't think we've Terra'd. So yeah, we could Terra. Also, giving a Lurantis a Spedefraze doesn't matter for Berserker or Piloswine, but Zebstrika's Overheat will do a lot less. I think we go Shaman. We absorb the T-Wave potentially, or the Burn. And I kind of wanted to send the Seed Flare. I'm guessing they actually don't have Sap Sipper on this, but they might. If we go for Earth Power, I want a Seed Flare. Okay. Does Lurantis come back in? It does. If we go hard Cram. Oh, they were going for superpowers because of... We have we have Sap Sipper. I forgot. Yeah, we have Sap Sipper on our Zebstrika, and they probably know that. Oh, Berserker Terra Bug is kind of funny. How much did... I think we can take a hit with Cramorant and we'll be able to get off a Hurricane. So I think that's what we do. Come on, Cramorant. All right, they go Zebstrika. I think we go back into Piloswine. We can hit this with an Ice move and do a lot, or we could switch into Shaman. And we could Healing Wish the Cramorant. But I don't think that's like... Cramorant's particularly great. So I think we just go Shaman. Oh, they Tear Water Scorching Sands. That works out really well for us. So their Terra's gone. Then we just Seed Flare. If they get a Spedefraze, they get a Spedefraze. We can Terra Bug. In order to beat them, I think. So then we sack Cramorant. Leaf Storm. Ooh, does Overheat do enough? Lurantis. It does it quite a bit. Then we go Berserker, Terra Bug, U-turn. And that actually probably kills, right? Fake out into Terra Bug, U-turn. And they can always go into this, so. Terra Bug, U-turn. Yeah, I think that's fine. We're faster than them. And we just hit them. What the hell? Oh, I didn't click Terra. All right, well, with the Terra. Okay, I forgot a bunch of things there. Whoops. All right, now we can go. So now they have an Electric Immune guy and this guy. I don't think this has Sap Sipper, but they've never gone into it yet. I'm gonna go Shaman again. Let's see if they send out Zebstrika. Maybe they've had Sap Sipper this whole time. But we have Piloswine, so I'm just gonna go on Piloswine. Then we'll go for Earthquake. Then we'll go into... They went for Scorching Sands last time. I'm gonna go Shaman. And I'm a Seed Flare. Let's see if they have Sap Syrup. They've had it the whole time. All right. Piloswine. Pretty good. We can get up rocks. Or we could just Earthquake and force them to recover. And then we can go into our Zebstrika, I think. And Supercell Slam should do a lot. Yeah, it's pretty good. Scorching Sands, we're dead. Now, Earthquake won't kill them, so I think we go... Let's see, does Earth Power kill them? Shaman Earth Power? No. Berserker Fake Out into U-Turn probably kills, right? Berserker. It's close. Or we just go for the Sea Flare again. I think I like going for the Fake Out. Oh, wait. Well, we crit them, so I think Berserker now can finish them off. Oh, no, we don't. Not 100%. 33. All right, we should knock off, then we'll U-turn. Or Iron Head. U-turn. They're gonna Shadow Ball, right? So I think we go into this and then Earthquake. No, they don't. They have a lot of shore ups left. We might not be able to break through this. I think I just Earthquake. We're faster. All right, we can take... So we're going to force another recover. And we crit them. Well, that can happen. I could go into Shaman now, which would force them to go as Zebstrika. And then it'd be a 50-50. Right? So if I go for Earth Power right now, we kill this, and then we kill Zebstrika, and then we can Seed Flare and kill this, as long as we don't miss. It's just, are they going to do that or not? I'm a Seed Flare. All right, we give them the attack raise. I'm gonna go Piloswine. I'm gonna Ice Shard. All right, now we'll go this. We'll Fake Out. We don't kill. We could sack Shaman and then go back into this, but I don't think we can break through this thing. Fake Out. Yeah, this should be able to break through or beat us. Okay. Now we just spam U-turn. I guess on the positive side, Scorching Sands doesn't make sense as much, so. Shore up. A crit wouldn't... No, a crit wouldn't kill. And I think we're also in range of their Zebstrika. Yeah. Well, I think that's the one we got to call it on. I think I should have saved stuff earlier, and also probably maybe not gone for the Seed Flare when I did at the end, but I think it was a fun one to end it on. I think we both got to do some fun stuff. The Taunt Zebstrika is pretty cool. Toucannon nearly KO'd that. Oh yeah, our Zebstrika was pretty good versus their Lantern and stuff. Shaman taking care of that. Oh, and then the Lantris was a huge problem. Yeah, overall, I think it was a pretty good showing of the team. Toucannon did some stuff here and there. Some games he just died. Some games he overheated a Steel type. I think we did use Bullet Seed into a Regirock, and we got the Boomburst at a Dunsparce. I think we went for everything besides for Brave Bird, actually. Yeah, and the Terrabug Berserker was really fun. Zebstrika's like, I think it needs a Life Orb or a damage boosting item, but it's it doesn't do nothing, you know, it actually does damage. And then Shaman's just disgusting, and Cramorant and Pilosane were both pretty good. Just probably could have made some better decisions, but if you're interested in trying out the team, I'll put a Poke Paste in the description. And that'll be it. Thank you guys for hanging out. I appreciate it. And I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Peace.